Waking up at 3 a.m. is a familiar experience for many elderly people, and this phenomenon seems to become more pronounced over time. For those who have experienced the quiet moments of the late night, when everything is silent, suddenly waking up and being unable to fall back asleep can be a lingering concern. But why 3 a.m.? And what is really happening inside the body and mind of the elderly at that time? To understand this phenomenon, it is first necessary to explore the natural changes in sleep with age. As we grow older, the sleep cycle, also known as the circadian rhythm, gradually changes. In youth, the body produces melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, abundantly in the evening, helping us easily fall into deep sleep and maintain it throughout the night. However, as we enter middle and old age, melatonin levels begin to decline. As a result, the sleep of older adults often becomes fragmented and easily disturbed by the slightest stimuli. Not only that, the stages of sleep also change. Older people spend less time in deep sleep, the stage when the body recovers and rejuvenates, and more time in light sleep, where even a small noise or a fleeting thought can wake them up. This explains why normal sounds like cars passing by, the wind whistling through the window, or even the ticking of a clock can wake them up in the middle of the night. But why 3 a.m.? The answer lies in the natural biological rhythm of humans. Most of us have a sleep cycle lasting about 90 minutes, repeating several times throughout the night. Studies show that around 3 a.m., body temperature reaches its lowest point of the day, while melatonin levels peak and then begin to decline. This is the time when the body is most likely to enter a light alert state, making sleepers most easily awakened. For older adults with lighter and more sensitive sleep, this time becomes more sensitive than ever. In addition to biological factors, changes in health also play a significant role. Many elderly people suffer from chronic diseases such as diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, or problems with the prostate and bladder. These illnesses often cause them to wake up frequently to use the bathroom or feel pain and discomfort, which disrupts their sleep. Furthermore, medications used to treat these conditions can also affect sleep quality, with side effects including insomnia or disruption of the biological cycle. The psychological factor cannot be overlooked. In old age, worries about health, loneliness, loss of loved ones, or concerns about the future can create prolonged stress and anxiety. When the mind is overactive at night, sleep becomes more fragile. It is precisely during the quietest time of the late night, usually around 3 a.m., that these thoughts easily flood back, causing the elderly to wake up in the middle of the night without being able to explain why. In addition, daily habits also play a significant role. Older adults often move less and spend more time resting during the day, sometimes even napping in the afternoon or early evening. This reduces sleep pressure, making it difficult for them to sleep deeply at night and causing them to wake up early in the morning. Artificial light from TVs, phones, or night lamps can also disrupt the biological clock, causing the body to mistakenly think it is time to wake up. It is impossible not to mention social and cultural factors. Many elderly people live alone, lacking care and attention from their children and grandchildren, leading to feelings of loneliness and insecurity. These emotions become even more pronounced at night, in the quiet space, causing them to wake up and have difficulty falling back asleep. However, waking up at 3 a.m. is not always a bad sign. For some people, it is just a part of the normal aging process. They may fall back asleep shortly after, or adapt by going to bed earlier in the evening, ensuring that the total amount of sleep does not change much. Others take advantage of that quiet time to meditate, read, or reflect, turning it into a private and peaceful moment. To improve this situation, there are many simple yet effective measures. Maintaining a regular sleep schedule, avoiding excessive daytime napping, limiting the use of electronic devices before bedtime, and creating a quiet, cool sleeping environment are useful suggestions. Increasing gentle physical activity such as walking, practicing yoga, or doing health exercises also helps enhance sleep quality. If the cause stems from health issues, it is advisable to consult a doctor to adjust medication or receive timely treatment. More importantly, listen to your body and accept the natural changes of aging. Instead of worrying about waking up a few times during the night, focus on the overall quality of sleep and the feeling of alertness and refreshment during the day. Sometimes waking up at 3 a.m. gives us precious time to listen to ourselves, enjoy the quiet, and gain a deeper understanding of the rhythm of old age. Waking up at 3 a.m. is not just an individual issue, but a part of the journey of growing up and aging for everyone. Understanding the cause and accepting it with a calm attitude will help older adults live happily, healthily, and be more content with themselves, no matter what time the clock strikes during the night. In addition to the physiological and psychological causes mentioned above, the fact that older adults often wake up at 3 a.m. may also be related to changes in living environments and social factors. Retirement time disrupts daily routines, reduces social schedules, and less exposure to natural daylight can negatively affect the biological clock. Many elderly people, due to poor health and limited mobility, mainly stay indoors and are exposed to weak light, causing their biological clock to become out of sync and resulting in lighter nighttime sleep. Taking long or late naps also reduces the need for sleep at night, making early waking more common. Moreover, older adults often have chronic conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, joint pain, digestive disorders, or urinary problems like nocturia. These illnesses not only cause physical discomfort, but also increase the frequency of waking up at night. Especially having to urinate multiple times during the night is a very common reason why elderly people cannot sleep continuously, leading to early awakening without being able to fall back asleep. Side effects of certain medications can also affect sleep quality. Diuretics, antihypertensives, pain medications, or antidepressants can alter the sleep-wake cycle, causing insomnia or fragmented sleep. Self-medicating with sleeping pills or sleep aids without a doctor's guidance can easily lead to dependence, making it difficult for the body to maintain natural sleep. Psychological factors such as anxiety, depression, feelings of loneliness or loss after losing loved ones, retirement, or changes in living environment also deeply affect the sleep of older adults. When the mind is not relaxed, anxious thoughts tend to appear at night, causing restless sleep and easy early awakening. Sometimes the anxiety about insomnia itself increases psychological pressure, creating a difficult-to-break vicious cycle. However, instead of worrying or rigidly forcing themselves to sleep a full 8 hours, older adults should understand that sleep needs change with age. For the elderly, it is enough to sleep sufficiently to feel alert and active during the day to meet the body's needs. Some people may only need 5 to 6 hours of deep sleep, while others still need more. The important thing is the quality of sleep, not just the number of hours. To improve sleep, older adults can apply some simple but effective measures. First, establish a regular sleep-wake routine, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, including weekends. Try to get exposure to natural light during the day by walking outdoors, opening windows, or sitting in well-lit places. In the evening, avoid strong light and electronic devices such as phones, TVs, tablets, at least 1 hour before bedtime to help the body produce natural melatonin. Avoid stimulants like coffee, strong tea, alcohol in the late afternoon or evening, as they can increase heart rate, cause difficulty falling asleep, or reduce sleep depth. If napping is a habit, keep naps short under 30 minutes and avoid late naps after 3 p.m. to not affect nighttime sleep. Increasing gentle daily exercise such as walking, practicing qigong, yoga, or deep breathing exercises also helps the body become moderately tired and easier to fall asleep. The sleeping environment also plays an important role. The bedroom should be quiet, cool, dimly lit, and use mattresses and pillows suitable for the body to reduce joint pain and help better relaxation. Avoid placing clocks or phones in visible places in the bedroom, because frequently checking the time when waking up can increase anxiety and make it harder to fall back asleep. If waking up at 3 a.m. and unable to sleep again, Instead of lying awake, get up to read a light book, listen to relaxing music, or do some deep breathing exercises until feeling sleepy again. Regarding nutrition, older adults should have a light evening meal. Avoid overeating or consuming oily, spicy foods. A cup of warm milk, a few slices of banana, or foods rich in tryptophan can support natural sleep. Limit drinking a lot of water before bed to reduce the need to urinate at night, and also manage chronic diseases well through adherence to treatment and regular checkups. Additionally, older adults should pay attention to mental health. Participating in suitable social activities, maintaining connections with friends and family, and keeping personal hobbies such as reading, playing chess, listening to music, or gardening all help reduce feelings of loneliness, promote optimism, and thereby significantly improve sleep. Sharing worries and emotions with loved ones or psychological professionals is also very important to overcome difficulties in old age mental health. If after applying the above measures, insomnia persists, waking up too early, and feeling tired or sleepy during the day, older adults should see a sleep specialist or neurologist to find specific causes and receive appropriate treatment advice. Sometimes prolonged insomnia may be an early sign of conditions such as memory decline, dementia, depression, or endocrine disorders that require timely intervention. Although waking up at 3 a.m. is common, the most important thing is for each person to listen to their body, accept natural changes, and not worry excessively or put pressure on themselves. When viewing sleep as a natural part of aging, knowing how to adapt and control oneself, older adults will feel more peaceful and happy in life. The time awake at midnight can also become a precious moment for reflection, calmness, and contemplation about oneself and life. Finally, remember that quality of life depends not only on sleep, but also on the harmony of physical health, mental well-being, and social relationships. Taking time to care for oneself, maintain health, nurture the soul, and sustain a positive lifestyle will help older adults live joyfully, healthily, and fully enjoy every moment of old age. This is also the most meaningful way to overcome the inevitable changes of time, welcoming each morning with a peaceful smile and contentment in the heart. In addition to the measures mentioned above, gaining a deeper understanding of the physiological changes related to sleep in the elderly is very important in order to propose appropriate solutions. As people enter old age, the human body undergoes many biological changes, including a decline in the function of organ systems and a reduction in the production of sleep-regulating hormones such as melatonin and cortisol. This causes the elderly to often have shorter sleep durations, more frequent interruptions, and lighter sleep quality compared to when they were younger. Moreover, older adults often face issues such as nocturia, joint pain, or chronic diseases like hypertension, diabetes, and cardiovascular conditions, which make them more likely to wake up at night, especially around 3 a.m. Another factor affecting sleep in the elderly is the decline in social activities and lifestyle changes. Upon retirement or reduced participation in community activities, older people may feel lonely, bored, or lose their sense of purpose. These negative emotions can increase the risk of anxiety and depression, seriously impacting sleep quality. Therefore, maintaining social relationships, regularly communicating and sharing with friends and family, or participating in clubs and interest groups can help older adults feel happier and more optimistic, thereby significantly improving sleep quality. Additionally, a proper diet plays an important role in improving sleep. Older adults should eat moderately, avoid overeating, and refrain from consuming caffeine, alcohol, or beer in the evening, because these substances can increase alertness, cause difficulty falling asleep, or result in lighter sleep. Instead, they should prioritize foods rich in tryptophan such as milk, eggs, fish, soybeans, nuts, or supplement with B vitamins, magnesium, calcium, etc., which helps stabilize the nervous system and support better sleep. Maintaining gentle daily physical activity is also essential for older adults. Activities like walking, practicing qigong, yoga, or gardening not only enhance physical health, but also help relax the mind, reduce stress and fatigue. However, it is advisable to avoid excessive or intense exercise in the evening, as this can make it difficult for the body to relax, leading to trouble sleeping. Some elderly people have the habit of napping too much during the day, which inadvertently reduces the need for sleep at night. Therefore, it is necessary to limit long naps, only taking a short 20-30-minute rest after lunch to ensure easier sleep at night. Conversely, if older adults feel very tired or sleep-deprived at night, they should not force themselves to stay awake for a full night but listen to their bodies and allow rest when needed. Moreover, creating a suitable sleeping environment is very important. The bedroom should be kept quiet, cool, with moderate lighting, avoiding noise and strong light around. Using dark curtains, closing windows, or turning on an air purifier can increase comfort in the sleeping space. If having difficulty sleeping, older adults can listen to soft music, read books, or practice deep breathing exercises and meditation before bedtime to help relax the mind and fall asleep more easily. Psychologically, older adults need to learn to accept the natural changes of the body over time. Instead of worrying or stressing about waking up early or difficulty sleeping, they should view it as an inevitable part of aging. They can use the early waking time to do light activities such as reading the newspaper, enjoying a cup of tea, listening to music, or doing light exercise, which helps relax the mind and create enthusiasm for the new day. If insomnia persists and seriously affects health and quality of life, older adults should proactively visit a specialist doctor for timely advice and treatment. They should not self-medicate with sleeping pills, sedatives, or unverified traditional remedies, as these may cause dangerous side effects. Doctors will help identify the specific causes of insomnia and provide an appropriate treatment plan combining lifestyle adjustments, psychological therapy, and, if necessary, safe and reasonable medication use. In addition, family members play an important role in supporting older adults to overcome sleep-related difficulties. Caring, listening, sharing, and timely encouragement help the elderly feel warm, loved, and reduce feelings of loneliness and anxiety. Families should create opportunities for older adults to participate in activities suitable to their interests and abilities, helping them maintain social connections and a sense of usefulness in life. Some elderly people may also try natural therapies, such as massage, soaking feet in warm water with ginger, salt, or aromatic essential oils like lavender and orange blossom before bedtime. These methods not only help relax the body and reduce pain, but also improve blood circulation, supporting deeper and better sleep. Especially, building a positive and optimistic attitude is a key factor in helping the elderly overcome sleep difficulties, as well as other health issues. They should focus on small daily joys, be grateful for what they have, and always nurture a loving spirit, aiming for good things. In summary, waking up at 3 a.m. is a common issue among older adults, stemming from various causes related to physiological, pathological, psychological, and lifestyle changes. To improve this condition, a combination of solutions is needed, including adjusting habits, diet, increasing physical activity, caring for mental health, and creating a suitable living environment. The companionship and care of family, along with professional support from doctors, will help older adults overcome sleep concerns, live healthily, happily, and fully enjoy the peaceful years of old age. Understanding and adapting to these natural changes not only helps the elderly sleep better, but also brings peace and meaning to daily life.